into a fight. Smith early on, and he's got a good reach on him, so they'll circle around each other in centre ring at myself. And actually, strange though it sounds, if you were to drop to 168 pounds, you would kind of assume
everyone at light heavyweight, huge for the weight. That's good work from him. When he pulls out of range straight away, he's looking to get
Junior, the reigning and defending undefeated WBA light heavyweight champion of the world, Dmitry Bivol.
I'm only going to tell you two things. Protect yourselves at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves, bang at the bell. God bless.
Feels his way into a fight. Smith
early on.
And he's got a good reach on him, Smith. Circle around each other in centre ring. Move right hand there, Smith.
In Chicago, where he would have had huge Joe Smith, but he's come out here, no respect given.
That in common with.
Yeah, and I think that varying the power, in the power of shots.
It's a good lead left hand from Bivol. 20 or so seconds ago. Smith just trying to jab his way in. Got the work down so far. Has come from Bivol. Final few seconds, just heading up to the
Bivol. Good opening round. Doesn't waste anything.
And since trying to get busy with the jab there.
He certainly looks the bigger man, but Bivol technically the miss, pulling out of range, and then Smith kind of get. Bivol just landing a nice solid left hook counter there. Lovely 1-2 down
from Smith. Had those gloves up. The shot straight.
Struggling to really land against Bivol, more so than being hurt by anything. I mean, he's a pretty tough guy. I think it's more frustration than the fact that he's been hurt with anything.
Bivol's the frustration probably comes from the fact that
he's pouring little feints. Doesn't just pulls back. He's always got you guessing.
Away, you don't really get a moment's peace, or you certainly don't have a.
Yeah, and on the flip, Bivol looks very relaxed, very much in control, very calm in there. Joe Smith, little feints, and you're under a lot of pressure. Walks now, he's pouring up and down with the left. Joe Smith is so kind of preoccupied with his own defences that it's an attack. He's not really thinking about attack, he's thinking about defence.
To do that at some stage during this fight, he will throw caution to the here, but he doesn't want to be too reckless, too gung-ho with it at the moment. Big overhand right there. He may have got a little piece of his man there. He certainly feels that. And the fight warming up now. Bivol looking for right to the body there. Nice fourth round, and that right hand gave him a lot of encouragement.
Shield, and be prepared to take one, to land one. With Bivol, who's
I wonder if it's been enough for him to whether that landed clean or whether it was a glancing blow, but you could see from the replay of the ring here, Smith, at the start of round 5, and you've got Bivol with that.
Yeah, with that, he's got to rough him up, he's got to get close, he's got to use his size, he's the bigger man, he's got to make what he's got to. He can't
hit too much there, wasn't really quite room for.
Yeah, good left hook, but Joe Smith blocked it well. But yeah, he's a technician. Jumping in with the lead left hook there.
The corner was saying to him that he was chasing him around a little bit. Success with that kind of
more physical man, I can lean on you, I can pull down, I can try and.
In his career, he was barely out of double figures by the time in, and he's making this competitive.
2 rounds particularly really come back into the fight. Nice left hook there from Bivol, though. Have his most
after his hands a bit.
That's it, and you cannot afford to get caught in that no man's land. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to feint you and trying to take that half, get into a bit of a clinch. You don't want to, if you do come, you cannot afford to hesitate.
To really catch fire, but these last 3 rounds particularly have been absorbing. A good long look there.
Throw your combinations, back on that jab. Come on,
an ear. I heard him say that his ear had gone pop. But we'll have to wait and see. That man was looking to put a bit of Vaseline on the eyebrows there. He was pulling his sort of second half of this fight, scheduled for 12. World title defence for Dmitry Bivol, who's in the black.
Yeah, very difficult injury to cope with. It just really affects everything. Big left hook there for
hand
Bivol.
has rocked him there on his way down, but what it did do was tie Bivol up. But there's a minute and a half. Smith trying to answer back with a left hand.
And a lovely walk him onto a right hand as well.
And Bivol just circling.
The most important thing when you get hit hard, hurt, buzzed, is to survive the moment, and generally the closer.
The damage he done though was that, because sometimes you see a fighter get caught, then they fall into... Able to protect himself home with it. He hasn't been quite as extravagant with it in recent rounds than he was towards the start of the...
And here, defence behind the...
weight spread evenly between that front and back foot. That's what gives him such good mobility. Left hand again there on the inside, and Smith.
Joe Smith, tough guy though. Joe Smith recovers very quickly. These are solid shots.
But these are punishing shots. Goes down to... Very difficult for Joe Smith, and it's round 9. Smith straight to the centre of the ring. Combination landing on the gloves, just circling each other.
Good sharp hand speed there from Bivol. Bivol is very very well balanced, very technically well scored. There's a bit of a very intelligent fighter, Bivol.
Long amateur career, 268 wins, 15 defeats. As a senior, he had Igor Makontsev, basically everything. So there was no great shame in that. Clubbing left hands again.
Yeah, I like that lead, double left hook. Readable. Like I say, he's always fainting, leaning in as if he's going to throw a shot. 2 good left hooks going in there, head, then switches energy with Bivol. Very much in first gear. Lovely jabs there, head and body, then hooking off the jab.
He's still, and you've given everything to Bivol apart from that draw in. Other than that, it's been clear to Bivol all the way.
Yeah, I mean, Joe Smith's been competitive in every round he's played. Bivol. I totally believe that he probably could do super middleweight.
Well, I was just musing on that myself, and actually, strange though it sounds, if he were to drop to 168 pounds, you would kind of assume that he...
As everyone at light heavyweight, huge for the weight. That's good work from him. When he pulls out of range, straight away he's looking to get back in. He's like, make you miss, and then looking to make you pay. Lovely uppercut there.
To take when you want to land one, it's not getting hit that's really...
You're not going to break someone's heart by a war of attrition, frustrating them, disheartening them, make them feel... You know, Gennady Golovkin breaks hearts because he breaks ribs and he breaks noses and he puts a lot of pain on people. Lomachenko against someone like Joseph.
Available to the referee, it's not the case, so...
Hand on the bell. And he's come out quick here at the start of the 11. Not necessarily landing loads of great shots, but he's...
Interesting there, Bivol just stuck out the left hand and just left it in the face of Smith. Nice combination there from Bivol.
Yeah, nice 1-2 down the middle from him. The vision of the fight, it's alarming and it's surprising how many times you just land that straight right hand right down the middle after it.
But a good round this for Smith so far.
Yeah, it's been a good round.
He just needs to get through.
Yeah, I think so. That's nice right hand, left hook.
Setting his feet square there. The 2, it maybe hasn't been quite as explosive as high-quality fight. Bivol bringing the 2. When he's been able to work them, engineer them, but at no point has he really looked to just doubled Smith over and caused him again here, as he did in defeat against Sullivan Barrera.
Yeah, Joe Smith is one of those guys. He is a tough.
We saw Callum Johnson earlier on dispose of Shawnee Monaghan and then say in his post-fight interview that he would welcome
performance again tonight. I think it's a fight that both with Matchroom would be an easy fight to make. You know, Callum's 33 years old, lovely right hand left.
Turbiak with the IBF, Kovalev with the WBO, Gvozdyk, they would be really high-quality content.
All those guys mix it up to see.
Nice combination from Bivol. 10 seconds to really pour it on. And shots getting through there, and maybe one just a little bit late. But as the bell goes, Smith, who was under pressure.
A unanimous decision, still undefeated, Dmitry Bivol.
So Dmitry Bivol with a 5th consecutive...